guys, how are you doing? It's your girl, Profit Strategist Cherelle James. And look, you know I've been doing this 30 days of disrupting the pattern and wanted to come today. I've been sitting eating, and before we went out to eat, I had a phone call of a person I really love. And one of the things we start talking about is disrupting the pattern that's going on. And the first question I asked him is, what goal are you trying to obtain? What goal are you trying to obtain? And in that goal of trying to obtain something, the thing that you need to understand, that once you understand the big goal, then we have to understand what's the first step. We've got to get clear and truthful with ourselves on what's the first step. And the biggest thing is just taking action. You know, even in my life, I've been looking at a lot of things as I've been doing these videos, and even before these videos came up about disrupting patterns. And the way it came about is me and a girlfriend were sitting on the phone, both business owners, looking at some things that we really didn't like happening, and we challenged each other to 30 days of disrupting the pattern, 30 days of doing some things differently than we had been doing them before. Because the truth of the matter is this simple thing, and that simple thing is you can't change anything unless you disrupt the pattern. If you're still doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. Is that the definition of insanity? I think it is. But more importantly, what I realize is, okay, if there's some things that I want to change in my life, then number one, I have to get clear on what that goal is. And once I get clear on what that goal is, the only focus that I need to have is on the first step. What is my first step? And I know I've been talking about this, and I was sitting down and I wrote some notes while I was eating really quickly, because I was like, okay, it's easy to say, it's easy, you know, just to say to focus on the first step. But what does that really mean? How do I really get unstuck? And so I sat there and I talked about, when I talk about disrupting the pattern, I'm talking, the first thing you have to do is get away to gain clarity. A lot of times we are so stuck in where we are that when I'm saying disrupt the pattern, you're looking at me and you're saying, I don't know what the goal is. I can't even think about anything. I'm too busy reacting to life and reacting to what's happening and what's going on. And trust me, I really understand that. I don't know if you guys remember, but in February, I was gone for a week to LA, and I just got on a plane and went for a week. There was nothing going on in LA. It's where I want to be ultimately. So I said, you know what? I need to disrupt the pattern. I need to gain some clarity for myself. I need to remove myself from just the craziness that's going on right now of home, right? People pulling on you, work happening, just all of those things. And you may not have a week to go and get away, just to get clear in your head, just to be able to just kind of sleep the first day is what I did. And after that, just be able to be honest and truthful and sit inside of some things to then decide to make a move on some things that I was tolerating that I didn't like in my life. So the first step is to get away to gain clarity. Now that may mean that it's only a day that you get away to gain clarity. It's only a few hours. But the thing is that you have to disrupt the pattern. And trust me, I know as soon as you make the decision to get away for however long it is, something's going to happen. And it's going to be the defining moment in your life on, are you going to continue the pattern, or are you truly going to disrupt it and move forward in the other direction? Let me tell you, people say, I can't get away, I can't take time off, I just can't do these things. And I'm here to tell you that the number one thing is you'll stay stuck. You're going to stay stuck until you can get your mind in a place, in a space, and not just a place, but a space where you can actually start not being reactive, but being proactive, thinking about where you are and where you want to be. You know, the question that I had today as I talked to this dear person on the phone was, a year from now, do you want to be in the same place? And if the answer is no, I don't want to be in the same place, then the question is, okay, what do we need to do differently? What decisions do we need to take that are different than the ones we're taking today? What actions do we need to do differently? You know, I remember a time in my life where I just felt like I was on a wheel, like a hamster on a wheel going. And the more I went around the wheel, I thought I needed to go faster to get out of the hole. But the more I went around this wheel and the faster that I went around the wheel, the more I began to be stuck. The more of a hole I was digging for myself. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, I'm working hard, I'm doing everything, and nothing is happening. That's when you know 100% that I need to disrupt this pattern. I need to just stop. stop. I need a break. I need a break. You know, so much so that in my head, it was just so chaos that I just needed a breath. I couldn't breathe. I was just reacting to moments, and I needed to just get away and disrupt the pattern. Now, once you get able to get away and disrupt the pattern, the next step is to be truthful with yourself. You've got to now sit with yourself, and it's the hardest thing ever to do, is to sit with yourself in truth of what are you tolerating that you like, that you don't like. I mean, it's just that simple. Because mentally, you've been going, that sometimes you don't even realize that you're repeating the cycles of things that you don't even like in your life. But you're repeating them. One, because you feel like it's out of obligation. Two, because you have no other choice, you don't know what else to do. Or three, because you're so reactive to everything that it just keeps coming, and so you just keep repeating it. And once you understand what you don't like out of life, now, here we go. But that's being honest with you, and that hurts. Because that means that that's digging deep inside and being truthful with some things. It may be situations, it may be people, it may be circumstances, and we've got to get truthful with it. And it's okay wherever you are in life right now. It's okay. But if you're not happy with where you are, this is a truth moment for you. How do we change it? Where do we want to be in a year from now? What changes need to happen today? And then we have to take the actions. Let me just tell you, dreaming, hoping, wanting things to happen is great. And it's a great start, but nothing actually happens until you take the action. You have to absolutely 100% take the action. And that's one of the things that we don't do. Take, for instance, you know, I deal in finances a lot, and a lot of times people are not happy with where their business is or what's happening financially with them. I remember being there as well. And the thing is, okay, I'm being truthful. That's not what I like. That's not how I feel. But the second thing I have to do after acknowledging that is to take the first step. So I'm asking you today, what's your first step? Know that as hard as it may seem, the conversation that you may need to have, the decisions that need to be made, that first step is not easy at all. But all I'm asking you to do is step. If you can take the first step, trust me, you are on a road to being in a better place, to having a better situation, to having a better relationship, whatever it may be. You're on that road, but you absolutely have to take the first step. Nothing happens, nothing moves without you taking action. Let me just tell you, this is Cherelle, your girl, Profit Strategist, and I hope this helps you. If this video hits you in any way, like, comment, and share. Let me know, what's your first step? Let's take that first step together. Again, Cherelle James. Feel free to message me. I'll talk to you soon. Like, comment, and share. You guys take care. Love you much. Bye.